What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Hope all you're having a great day so far today. Getting into this episode of Beyond the Gates. I cannot believe Elon is corrupt. I really thought he was on the up and up. That man dirty. And Marcel and Joey are dumb. Like, for smart people, they dumb. Conducting business like that all out in the open for anybody to see. And of course, Jacob pulled up and so on. I'm like, oh my God. Like, can y'all be discreet, please, when you doing dirt? And Elon really thought Jacob was going to believe that stupid story. And Jacob was believing it. Talking about some Joey is a CI. I said, that weak ass story. Oh, we trying to get a foreign agent and he helping us do that. I said, Elon, you better go on somewhere with that damn story now. Because you could have told a better convincing story. But of course, it don't take much to convince Jacob. I'm not surprised. You know what? I can't even be mad at Jacob for believing that story because he looks up to his dad. You know, he loves his dad. He believes his dad. You know, he admires his father. You know, like he has admiration for him. So, of course, he's going to hang on every word and believe him. But I'm glad that he walked in when he did and saw Elon and Marcel huddled up. I'm glad he did because, you know, now he's starting to see I can't trust my pops now. No, you cannot, sir. Your pop dirty. Unfortunately. That man be in the mud with the rest of the criminals. Because Joey's sitting over there talking about, oh, well, good thing I got the cops to protect me. I said, well, you pay him enough. Because Marcel worried about his little retirement and stuff. And, you know, Elon was like, shit, you keep on making these mistakes. You ain't going to get no Caribbean retirement. You keep it up. He was like, because y'all doing too much dumb stuff. Like, you doing all this public stuff. And, you know, Jacob is way too wholesome to be a part of corruption. I was like, damn, Elon. Say it ain't so. I was hoping that man was clean. And when are we going to meet his wife and his other son? That's what I want to know. Like, when we going to meet them? Because they talked about him a few times. I'm ready to find out, you know, more about them. And I want to know if the wife know anything about this corruption. You know, you never know. She could be a part of it, too. So anyway, moving on from that. I love how Anita and Vernon love on each other. I love it. Like the way they look at each other, the fire is still burning. They look at each other how they probably looked at each other when they first met, when they first got married. Like that love is just so evident between them. You know what I'm saying? I love how they compliment each other and how he just be in awe every time he see Anita. Like he be looking at her like, damn, I can't believe this is my wife. Like to look at somebody like that after 40 plus years of marriage, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Because not everybody got marriages like that. You know what I'm saying? When you still look at your spouse like that. Because some people been married to their spouse a long time. And now they look at them with hatred or anger in their eyes. Like, oh, I can't stand you now. Or I can't this. You know what I'm saying? So I love to see love like this. After so many years. I hate that they have to bow down to Bill Hamilton at this point. I hate it. Because the way when they were sitting there and the way they tried to nudge Naomi away from this lawsuit, because they basically try to tell her, don't make Bill an enemy. You know what I mean? Like, don't do that. You could help your clients, but find a way to help them without making Bill your, you know, an enemy and retaliating against his family. And even Naomi was looking at them like, what? Since when are y'all scared of Bill? You know, and Anita hated. Like, Anita hates that she has to do all of this. And, you know, but they're doing it to protect Martin, little ungrateful tail self. Because he ungrateful. Martin is definitely ungrateful for all this protection they provided him. And it's at a detriment to their family. You know, but Vernon and Anita can't afford for Bill to feel like, oh, my back is up against the wall. This family making me feel like I need to, you know, apply pressure. He don't want Bill to feel that way because he know if Bill feels like his back is up against the wall or the family is pushing him to pull that trigger on that secret, all bets are off. Because once that secret come out, it could have a ripple effect on that whole family. And they're not going to be able to cover it up anymore. They're not going to be able to spin it. So they need to find a way to keep Bill from pulling that trigger. But my thing is this. Anita and Vernon need to come up with a plan to neutralize Bill. Because all of this bowing down to him and, you know, and Anita can't stand the fact that Bill got all this power. She hated it. But y'all need to take the power away from his tail. Get the power away from him. Find some dirt on him that's equally as devastating or worse. He gotta have some skeletons in his closet, because ain't no way in the world Bill is squeaky clean. Like, we all know that man ain't. He got some skeleton in the closet that's just waiting to be pulled out. Pull it out, because y'all need some leverage on him at this point, because he has way too much on them. Like, you need something on that fool. Neutralize him now. I'm gonna tell you right now, I love me some Anita though, because Anita, every time she just pops up in the scene, she just look like money. Every time you see Anita, she just looks so regal. Like, she just look at the drip, like, that she be wearing, the diamonds and all that. Like, that's just money. It just screams wealth, and I love it. So anyway, moving on from that, I love Naomi and Jacob together. I do. But you know what I'm starting to notice is that he's always there for her and listening to her vent about what's going on with Bill and now this case. But when he wanted to talk to her about what's going on with his pops and Marcel, she just, had this look on her face, and he just knew, like, yeah, we could skip that and start talking back about you again. Like, what's going on? I don't like that, because I feel like he always does that. He always listens to what's going on with Naomi and the latest shenanigans with her father. She need to start paying more attention to her husband and what he going through and what's going on with him in his day. You know what I'm saying? Ask him questions about Marcel and his pops and what's going on. Like, start listening to him. I would think that she would want the attention, taking off of what's going on with her and Bill, and start listening to what's going on with her husband. Because I know it's hard for her to go up against her dad and stuff and deal with all this foolishness, but she seemed like she ready. Even though she better than me, because them little clients that she got, I would have been dropped them. The way that they were so ready to take Bill's offer, I would have dropped them. I would have got rid of them. Because y'all sought me out. And you gonna sit here and try to jump at whatever little offer he offering y'all. And mind you, it was gonna be a pitiful one. And they were ready to jump at it like some fools. I would have dropped them ASAP. But yeah, Naomi need to start listening to Jacob and find out what's going on with him. It can't just be one-sided all the time where he listen to her problems. Like, no, you need to listen to him vent sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, Naomi. I know you got a lot going on, but you still got a husband that needs your attention too and needs to speak with you about things that's bothering him. Pay attention to him too. So anyway, moving on from that. Danny. I be having such high hopes for Danny, but damn. The desperation, it's like, girl, the thirst. Like, leave this man alone. And I cannot believe Bill had the nerve to say that the kiss wasn't consensual. Yes, it was, because you was kissing her back, so stop. You ain't immediately push her up off of you. You was liking that kiss too. Bill need to stop faking the funk. He know he still love Danny. He do, in his own twisted little way. But I just wish Danny would move on from him. Like, this man called her desperate when she was in his office before. Now he told her to go get a job. That man said, go get a job, go get a hobby, go do something with yourself. Like, the disrespect he be showing her. It's just, like, how do you disrespect somebody you was married to for like 30 years? How you just be so cold? Like, their relationship sometimes remind me so much of Empire. It reminds me so much of Cookie and Lucius. Because Cookie was still in love with Lucius, obviously, but Lucius was so disrespectful to her when he was with Boo Boo Kitty. Like, so rude. And I was like, well, damn, what she do to you? And that's how Danny is with Bill. It's like, damn, what did she do to this man to make him so cold? Like, so rude. Oh, you desperate. Oh, like, what? Like, he be treating her like straight do. Like, just the dog stuff that's on the bottom of your shoe. That's how he act with her sometimes. Like, damn. You wouldn't even thought they were married for 30 years. Like, really? Like, was the marriage that horrible? That's what I want to know. Like, was it that bad between them? I couldn't imagine. Like, you would think not. I'm like, because he claimed that, oh, I'm happy now. I'm in a happy marriage. Yeah, you protesting a little bit too much. And Danny sitting there telling him, oh, this ain't over. I'm like, Danny, it needs to be over. It do. I'm ready for her to move on. She need to move on from him. And really do. And I do agree with him, even though it was rude. She definitely need to get a job or something, or figure out her next chapter. And let that man go. I felt bad for Andre. Like when Andre came there to get him some loving, she spent majority of the time, if not the whole time, talking about Bill. I'm like, Danny, that man came over there to get him some cooch. Y'all laying up in bed looking all good and hot, and that's all you want to talk about is Bill. That is a mood killer. Because in some spots, Andre was looking like he was annoyed by it. He was looking a little annoyed, like, damn, we still talking about Bill? Because even when he came in, he was like, what your ex do now? I'm like, good grief. But you know what? I give it to Danny, though, because when her and Bill was talking, she did throw in a couple little zingers at him. I do enjoy their back and forth, though. Because when he was like, oh, she make me feel like a man. She make me feel like how a man's supposed to feel. She was like, what, geriatric? Yo, Danny is a fool. That took me out, though. Danny is funny. Danny is funny for that one. That was hilarious. But her and Andre really do look good together, but I'm not surprised that she was like, oh, we on a time limit. You know, there's an expiration date to what they're doing. For me, I'm glad that they know their place. Like, nobody's catching feelings, basically, because it don't seem like Andre's catching feelings for her. Danny definitely is. She's not catching feelings for him at the moment. So they know what this is between them. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like when they're together, they shouldn't be talking about Bill when they're together. Like, y'all should be having some good times, doing what y'all do. You know what I mean? Like, leave the ex talk for your therapist or something. You know what I mean? Leave that alone. And I feel like Danny need to start doing that. You know, you're enjoying some good loving. That's what you need to be doing. Enjoy it while you have it. Haley is an insecure little somebody. Like, she really is. Haley is whiny, insecure, annoying. But it was funny when Danny told Andre that, like, she basically called Haley a reboot. She was like, Bill with his little reboot. That was funny. Like, Danny be chewing them up sometimes, though. But Haley need to go sit down somewhere. Like, her wanting to know why Bill went to go see Danny. I'm like, why does it matter? Like, if you're secure in your position, you wouldn't be worried about why he went to go see Danny. That wouldn't even bother you. And the fact that she runs to Bill every time somebody at the country club is rude to her, or she runs to Bill about it every single time, but then when he wants to retaliate and do something, she's the first one to say, no, don't do anything. So then why run and tell him? You know he gonna do something, so why waste your breath telling him if you don't want him to retaliate? That's stupid. That is just pure dumb to me. You know what I'm saying? Now you're bad because he went to Danny and basically told Danny to tell her people at the country club to back off. Mind you, he had a lot of audacity to even ask her for a favor. Like, Bill had a lot of audacity. Everything he's done since this show has started has been nothing but audacity and rude. He needs to face facts that Haley may never be accepted. Haley needs to face facts she may never be accepted and be okay with it. You know what I mean? Be okay with it. You're not going to be accepted. Oh, well. Get over it. You know what I'm saying? Get over it. You know, for him to go there and ask his wife, who he divorced after 30 years, to, oh, well, you need to, you know, get your people to back off for her, and, you know, people need to respect her. I'm like, Bill, please, ain't nobody respecting her. Ain't nobody, get out of here with that. She a little bed wench. Ain't nobody respecting that. Better go on somewhere. Talking about, oh, I asked you to do this, and that's all I asked you to do. Just do what I'm asking you. And you know, he gets so annoyed when Danny brings up the fact that she gave up her career for him. Oh, here we go again. You damn right, here you go again. Now all of a sudden you want to tell her to get a job. Fool, she had one when she was married to your ass. You told her to quit it. And she did, like a fool. Now you don't want to hear it now. Too bad. You gonna hear it. Like, you gonna hear it. Are you crazy? Bill be the audacity of that fool. But yeah, I'm tired of Haley running to him all the time. Every time there's an issue, like, oh, they don't like me. Get over it. Too bad. Bill was definitely lying. Like, when he was talking to Haley about what happened with him and Danny, oh, that man was lying. Tomorrow there was a lot of tears and there was this, there was that. Bill, shut up. Like, he need to go on somewhere. Bill is a fool. I'm glad they sold their Delaware home, though. You know, their beach home and whatnot. Hopefully, you know, Danny getting her 50% of the sale, I presume. Because the way Haley was talking at first, when she was like, oh, I thought, and he cut her off, I was about to say, what you mean you thought? You thought what, Haley? What, she thought he was going to get that beach home in the divorce and what, they were going to live in it together? No. Haley wants Danny's life so bad. It's sad. Like, it really is pathetic. Like, she's just not going to stop until she get everything she want. And it's so pathetic. It's like, at the end of the day, you don't deserve it. You know what I mean? Like, you broke up that man marriage. It don't matter if his marriage was on the rocks prior or whatever. That don't matter. That really don't. Moving on from that, I'm gonna need them to wrap up Andre, Ashley, and Derek. I'm gonna need them to wrap that up. Now he want Derek to be a part of the documentary, talking as a patient and stuff like that. I'm like, Andre, stop trying to integrate him, please and thank you. Derek need to open up his eyes. Like, your girl don't like you like that. I'm sorry to say, but Ashley is not feeling Derek like that. Like, the way her face be lighting up, like, even the little smile she had on her face when Andre brought her those flowers, she didn't smile like that when Derek brought her them flowers. And Andre flowers do look better, I'm just saying, compared to the ones Derek got her. I'm just saying. But yeah, I feel like at this point, Derek want to keep his eye, you know, he want to keep his eyes on Andre, keep his enemy closer, you know, because he was like, oh, the only thing we seem to have in common is Ashley. Yeah, well, I mean, what are you going to do? What are you going to do, sir? She don't like you like that. She like him. That's who she like. And even Shanice was saying it yesterday in yesterday's episode. Even Shanice was dropping some truth bombs. She knows that Ashley gonna end up dumping Derek at some point. We all see it. They not for the long haul. They are not long for this world. But anyway, that was the entire episode. Hit the comments, let me know what you all thought, and I will see you all later. Peace.